What is your thoughts on that category, female rappers, 2018? What do you make of that?
It's great. It's huge now, you know? There's so many female rappers and we're all different, you know? And it's so crazy because like I listen to now more female rappers than I listen to any guy music right now, you know? Because I feel like the guys over there is kind of a little bit shaky and they need to get it together, you know? I feel like right now the females is holding it down something crazy.
Is it too many female rappers? Just enough female rappers?
Not
Not
ever. Is
enough.
there too many guy rappers? Like it's the same thing about them. No, I at all. Like I like it when it was like back in the day, you know, in the early 90s and the early 2000s when it was like so many female rappers. Like it was no questions like, do you think it's too many female rappers? There's no such thing. And it's because there's only been one female rapper for so long, two female rappers for so long, you know? And we all get it compared. Like there's no such thing as too many female rappers, you know? So
Now, something that I have not seen until recently, and when I say recently among female rappers, I'm talking about the last year, 2 years, 3 years. Female rappers toting guns in their music videos. What do you make of that?
whatever you do is what you do. But I always like for people to remember, like, it's not just you doing it for yourself. You have fans. You have younger girls that look at you. You have younger guys that look at you, you know? But I say that, but also in my music, I do rap about it, you know? Because I am from the Bronx and, you know, I was in mad gangs when I was younger and I was doing a lot of things with a lot of people and it being from my guys that I run with in my gang and guys from my block and stuff like that, you know? But I say that just know if you do all of that, don't be scared of like the repercussions that come after that. Know that if you toting guns and doing all that, if somebody runs down on you, know that you brought that on yourself, you know? That's everything that you give out, just know that it's gonna come straight back to you. And that's all. Sometimes, you know, I think it's kind of cute. I be seeing them do it. It's kind of cute, but know what you get, you know, when you're doing that.
How realistic is this, though? The women that you've seen tote guns in a music video, you say it looks cute, this, that, and the third, but how realistic are these women with these guns? Or is it like just entertainment and prop stuff?
When I grew up, I knew a lot of girls that actually did that, you know? Myself being in gangs and stuff like that, I know that it is realistic. It's just not what is showcased or what you think when you think of a female. Like, it don't matter if you big, small. I done seen guys that's small toting guns bigger than them. Like, that doesn't mean anything, you know? So there's guys that are super huge and won't touch a gun in their life because they're too scared to do it. But you'll see a smaller guy come and do that times 10. It doesn't matter. Small, cute, female, big guys, small guy. I don't think that ever matters, you know? I just don't like when people try to put it like, females can't do that or because of whatever reason, just because someone's pretty, just because somebody's cute. Like, no. I fully went to the gun range now. You should have saw it. It was straight headshots and body shots. Like, that means nothing at all.
Now, what about sex appeal? Okay, some female rappers show a lot of their body, a lot of their skin, a lot of seductiveness. Then there's some female rappers that walk in the middle. Show a little bit of this, then they tuck it back in. Show a little of this, tuck it back in. Then there's some female rappers that don't really get into it.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that spectrum?
I think, honestly, I'm in the middle, you know? I like to be sexy. I like to feel sexy, you know? And sometimes I'm very reserved. And I'm also like, I'm very bubbly, but also very shy sometimes, you know? And I've been around a lot of guys growing up, and I understand, like, you know, I understand to be sexy, to be cute, and to be like, you know, just straight out tomboy. You know, I do all of that, but I don't think it makes you less of a woman if you want to be ultra sexy all the time and half naked all the time. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I go in a room full of guys like that on my, you know, on my spare time. Like, you know, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's cool to feel sexy. I think it's cool to feel down and gangsta and, you know, just very, you know, tomboyish. I don't think that matters. I hate questions like these because I'll be like, oh, these are so biased because like guys don't get asked these questions, you know?
Is it important? Is sex appeal important for a female rapper?
Not at all. I don't believe so. I remember back in the day when it was rappers like Queen Latifah. You know what made Queen Latifah so sexy to me was that she was so gangster. What made Little Kim? Yes, Little Kim was so like off the wall with her outfits and so super sexy and but it was more so like yes, it was that, but it was what she was spitting. It was what she was saying that made her sexy. I think what makes you sexy is like yes, you're dressing, that's cool and all of that, but your demeanor, how you carry yourself. You could be a sexy woman and not show any part of your body. It's just all what you say and what you give out. I like to think that my personality got me here. I don't like to think that it was just my looks. I like to think that it was my talent. It was what I rap about, what I write, when I go in that booth, and just my overall personality.